Mac Show. Every time you walk through downtown Athens, someone is watching you, but it's for a good reason. Reporter Rebecca Scott tells us why being watched can help protect us.
That's right, Alyssa. Athens-Clarke County Police have a system of surveillance cameras positioned at busy intersections to prevent crime by identifying suspicious persons. Adding the 15 new surveillance cameras cost around $116,000, but commissioners were willing to pay in order to make people feel safer downtown.
Thanks, Rebecca. It's well worth the money to help students feel safer, especially at night. Helping with the safety of UGA students, UGA has their own missing student protocol separate from the Georgia Police. Most universities have separate procedures to prevent students going missing on campus. According to Safe and Secure Guide for students, faculty, staff, and visitors for the University of Georgia, if a member of the university community has reason to believe that a student who resides in on-campus housing is missing, he or she must immediately notify the University of Georgia Police Department. The UGPD will initiate an investigation. In addition to listing an emergency contact, UGA students who live on campus also choose a confidential contact or person to call when they are reported missing. The confidential contact will be notified no more than 24 hours after the student is reported missing. Missing persons protocol often differs when the case involves a student living on a college campus. Jurisdiction over a missing persons case also differs depending on the state. Many times, especially for missing person cases, police will call in other law enforcement to assist in the investigation. In the case of the missing student Hannah Graham at the University of Virginia, the campus brought in the Virginia State Police as well as law enforcement from 4 separate counties. In Georgia, the GBI has stated that they treat missing person cases with the possibility of foul play, even if there is no evidence of any. In 2013, the Athens-Clarke County Police Department requested assistance in the investigation of missing UGA student Rebecca Green. The University of Georgia Police and the GBI all helped to recover her body. Coming up next, we'll tell you why college campuses may not be as safe as you think.
So we switch now?
Yeah.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Yeah. A study done by the U.S. Department of Justice shows that more women are in danger of being raped on college campus. Stephen, it seems like college campuses aren't safe for female students anymore.
Actually, it turns out that campuses have never been safe for women. 1in4.org notes that statistic goes all the way back to 1986.
The Department of Justice noted in a 2006 study, 1 in 4 women are at risk of sexual assaults on college campuses. The same survey stated that 1 in 5 women are at risk in the general public. The risk especially rises for college students starting at the beginning of the semester and ending right around the Thanksgiving break. The University of Georgia Police Department coins this threat period as the red zone. This is particularly true for freshmen and sophomores rather than graduate and senior students. Chief Jimmy Williamson said in an interview that he thinks that they aren't as worldly as we like and that they think they are invincible.
I mean, if there's anything that we can take away from this as a positive, is that UGA has a lower rate than other universities.
I'll certainly agree with that.
A study done by the U.S. Department of Justice shows that more women are in danger of being raped on a college campus than other places in Georgia. Sexual assaults on campuses are actually lower at the University of Georgia.
Under the Clery Act, colleges and universities in the U.S. are now required to send all information on sexual assaults on college campuses to the federal government. A table from the U.S. Education Department shows data on forcible sexual offenses
go
from
all the way to the
2010
third one now.
to 2012. UGA and other colleges in Georgia ranked among the best, with lower sexual assault rates than other major college campuses.
There are many different factors that can increase your chance to be sexually assaulted on college campuses. Coming up next, we'll look at how strictly new smoking ban on campus will be enforced and how it is going to affect tailgating coming this homecoming weekend.
Every budget, so don't accept defeat.
Now you can get covered and still buy me treats.
You take care of your pets. Now it's their turn to take care of you. Visit getcoveredamerica.org to learn about your health insurance options.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning.
Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better. Please.
Don't quit on me. Okay. But remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
UGA is tobacco-free just in time for the homecoming weekend. Reporter Morgan Weeks joins us to explain how UGA plans to enforce the new ban on tobacco with a large crowd coming into Athens. What can you tell us, Morgan?
Kendall, there's going to be a lot of people on campus for homecoming this weekend. And of course, tailgating is huge at UGA, so it's important for everyone to get familiar with the new smoking restrictions. I found out what this new tobacco ban means for oncoming visitors.
If you're thinking about lighting up on campus, you might want to think twice. The University of Georgia's tobacco ban is now in effect as the campus prepares for a homecoming crowd of over 90,000 this weekend. The Let's Clear the Air campaign applies to students, workers, and even the visitors that will flood through campus on Saturday. Smoking and tobacco use is now prohibited every day of the week on the entire campus. This includes tailgating areas within the UGA campus, such as lawns, sidewalks, and parking lots. Sanford Stadium is also a smoke-free facility included in the ban. UGA President Jerry Moorhead says the university plans to take a low-key approach in enforcing the policy.
We don't really see this as a police matter. This is a university policy. So we're going to be leading with education.
Like most other schools with tobacco bans, UGA will rely on social pressure to enforce bans. New signs and messages on the UGA website and social media will help promote the tobacco-free campaign.
So when you see these flyers on campus, remember that UGA wants you to help clear the air.
We'll be sure to do that, Morgan. Thanks so much. If you're going to CVS to buy some tobacco products, you're out of luck. CVS is officially tobacco-free. The company announced it would no longer have any tobacco products on its retail shelves as of October 1st. This nationwide effect will leave Athens' 4 CVS locations without sales in cigarettes and other tobacco products. Some UGA students say they're feeling singled out because of the new tobacco ban on UGA's campus. UGA students gathered in Tate Plaza with the Arch Conservative on Tuesday to protest the tobacco-free ban. One student says he doesn't understand why the Board of Regents has banned tobacco use, but hasn't banned other harmful substances.
We think that it's kind of extra hypocritical in that you can drink alcohol all over campus, you can do all these other things all over campus that are considered vices. You can go, you can drink milkshakes and eat donuts at Tate, yet you can't enjoy a pipe.
But the Center for Disease Control and Prevention says that cigarette smoking is the cause of 1 out of 5 deaths in the U.S. As you can see, coming up next, we'll find out more as to why UGA received an award that they weren't supposed to deserve.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Minority enrollment at the University of Georgia may be increasing, but the enrollment of African American students actually declined this year. Reporter Macy Lauren has been looking into those numbers. Macy, they seem surprisingly low, right?
They do, and it's definitely surprising since it's been about 50 years since the university was desegregated. I reviewed the enrollment statistics from the university fact books and found that enrolled African American students are actually far below the national average.
This is a typical class change during the day at the University of Georgia. It's hard to believe that only about 8% of the students in their first year on campus are African American. This population has remained about 8% over the last 5 years. In 2011, this enrollment number reached a peak. African American students made up almost 10% of the newly admitted students. This number has continued to decline in the following years. These enrollment numbers are much lower than the national average. According to the U.S. Department of Education, the percentage of African American students in the U.S. increased from 12% to 15% from 2000 to 2012. Despite minority college enrollment increasing throughout the country, this year's numbers reflect the university's lowest African American enrollment in the last 6 years. Only 411 African American students enrolled as a freshman this fall. This is 42 students less than the year before. In Georgia, African American citizens make up about 32% of the population. At the state's flagship institution, it's just over 7% of the new first-year class.
Dr. Michelle Cook, the Associate Provost for the Office of Institutional Diversity, says minority enrollment is actually increasing and did so this year, and it's continuing to increase.
It'll be interesting to see how those numbers compare to next year's numbers.
Definitely.
All right, thank you, Macy. All right. Many Georgia residents are having trouble finding work and have decided to go back to school. Georgia unemployment is the highest in the country at the moment at 8.1%. This is also 2 points higher than the national average of 6.1%. That has been the lowest since August 2008. Ringing the bell is a University of Georgia tradition when you graduate. Now many students are having the chance to ring it twice. UGA has seen the grad school enrollment go up every year since 2008. It's not just UGA either, as Georgia Tech's grad school enrollment has gone up by 4 students in the same span. The U.S. Department of Education reports that over 3 million students were enrolled in graduate schools as of 2012. A majority of the people returning to school are women. Men are the majority, but more females are earning degrees and not getting paid like it. According to the U.S. Department of Education, 12 million women are enrolled in universities. Since 1994, the percent of females going to college right after high school has increased 8%, going from 63 to 71. While the percent of males remains at 61%. The UGA female numbers is females outnumber males 1 to 2. Many of those female students who graduate will earn 20% less than their male counterparts in Georgia, according to the U.S. Census. Up next, see how local Athens groups are looking to make the city more sustainable.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good? Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just, please, don't leave.
Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
The effects of a recent climate march in New York City are being felt here in Georgia. Reporter Jacob Moore is here to tell us about a push for renewable energy in Athens. Jacob, what is the community doing to combat climate change?
Allison, there is an entire department at UGA that's dedicated to fighting that exact issue. It's called the UGA Office of Sustainability, and the office is looking to make an impact that lasts into the future. These trees and flowers are nice to look at right now, and the UGA Office of Sustainability is taking steps to preserve them for years to come. The office is a campus program working to enhance the quality of life of the environment in the community, and they call that sustainability. They are currently building green spaces, reducing waste, and teaching students and professionals how to take care of the environment. Officials say that there are mistakes from the past, but there is hope. They say that mistakes can be solved, current issues can be made better, and future needs can be taken care of. They can do this by focusing on teaching, research, public service, outreach, and student activities. The office is emphasizing renewable energy sources. They partnered with the Office of University Architects and Facilities Management to install solar energy panels on the roof of the Jackson Street building. UGA Vice President for Research, David Lee, believes this is a great way for us to address future challenges in the energy arena.
Thanks, Jacob. Athens is such a great place, and I'm sure that everyone is happy that it's being preserved. Sustainable UGA is not the only local organization looking to make a change. A group that calls itself UGA Beyond Coal has non-renewable resource initiatives as well. In partnership with the Sierra Student Coalition, UGA Beyond Coal has pushed for the university to transition from an on-campus coal boiler to an electric power option. The coal boiler has been operating at the university for almost 50 years. UGA Beyond Coal has been concerned about carbon dioxide emissions from the boiler. The new electrical powered boiler will not end coal burning completely. However, it will end the direct pollution coming from the smokestack in the middle of campus. The electric powered boiler is expected to be up and running in November 2015. In an effort to keep with the more sustainable Athens, electrical power is being used throughout the city in another way. Athens has begun installing electric car plug-ins in parking garages and lots. In May, the North Campus parking deck was the first to install electric car plug-ins on the UGA campus. Outside of the university, the city is following suit. Most people are used to filling up at the pump, but now the Standard apartment complex and downtown, the Hotel Indigo, have recently installed electric outlets in their parking garage. Hotel Indigo offers a juice car program on juicecarsharing.com, which tries to give everyone an opportunity to use an electric vehicle. Now, more people will be able to conveniently charge their electric car with plug-ins more accessible. From campus advocacy to use of more environmentally friendly energy, Athens is taking climate change into its own hands. And that's all we have for tonight. On behalf of Grady News Source, thanks for watching and good night.
Grady News Source is a student production of the Grady College of Journalism and Mass Communication at the University of Georgia, which is solely responsible for its contents. Views expressed do not represent those of the administration nor the Board of Regents at the University System of Georgia.
No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks. School's out for summer.
What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org, because great things happen when we live united.
Here's your check.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Danse, balance-tu la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex,
Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.